Well, it looks like the little man's gonna go down to the, maybe go for a little bit of a walk down to the lake or creek here. We're at White Mountain Trading Post area, so it's just before you go to Zion National Park. So we're trying to decide if we're going to go north up into more of Utah, up towards Salt Lake City, which is about 300 miles north. I'm not really feeling that, so I think we might turn off here at Highway 9. So we kind of almost think that we're going to go over to the California coast. It's really not that far of a drive. Most people might say it would be, but for Moto and I, with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles, it really isn't. And like I said, when you're going through an awakening, or in my case, I call it a remembering, you tend to enjoy the solitude, and besides, you can't not hear spirits if you've got that calling where you know, medium and that kind of skill set. So if you know, you know. So for me, it's a constant barrage of messages, and then I have to determine, you know, what goes out, you know, to here. And in this case, I haven't checked yet, but I would assume that President Trump had one heck of a decision to make yesterday, or will in the next couple days. You know, about this whole Iran thing, and you know, we got South America we're dealing with. We've got the cartels. He's kind of spread thin. I always tell a story that our world today really looks like the story of Camelot. You know, with Elon Musk being Lancelot and Trump being King Arthur. He is going to be destroyed going over to other countries. So I don't know why that came to me when I first started to awaken, but it did. And you know, at that point, I you know, disclosed it to them as well. So I still remember when I mentioned that. Even asking Musk the other day about would he be helping out Trump, and it didn't sound like he was going to be able to do that. So Trump's got an awful lot of enemies, and unfortunately, what he has to do is reach out to God and just trust God has his back, and we're going to do that. Sorry, I'm just sitting there watching Moto, but anyways, beautiful little town.